had a wild ice storm last night, man. So, I'm mindful how I'm driving this morning. It's extra early. I'm taking my time, you know? I'm taking my time. I'm taking my time this morning. Oh man, this motherfucker. See, motherfuckers is speeding, bro. They speeding. If I had showed you this car that just came around the corner, right? Yeah, he was speeding. There's probably going to be a lot of accidents out here today. Because the little bit of, like, precipitation we got a lot of black ice out here, y'all. There's a lot of black ice out here. A happy hump day, y'all. It's hump day. I'm getting this on early because I told you that the ice road truckers screaming is kind of on hold right now for just a little bit. Just a little bit. But you see, what really happened was the motion. The real life motion is too much. And I think a lot of times the devil be so busy trying to stop those that have a calling and a purpose in life. And that's all. That's all you see that takes place. Right? My platform and what I deliver, my substance, the source, that's one of my callings. And then, like I said, we live in a demonic world. Most people are devils. They're evil and they're wicked, right? So, they're going to do everything in their powers. Especially when they see somebody that, like I said, is walking in their purpose, doing them. They're not concerned with what others are doing because they're building their own thing, right? A happy hump day, everybody. 15 in the building. Let's get the lights up, man. We still don't got one like. We should have had one like already. If it's 15 of y'all in here watching, right? And you know my saying, come out of the bushes. There we go. Appreciate that like, man. Who gave me that like so I can acknowledge you? So I can salute you. Throw some war eagles in the chat. Put your war eagles in the chat, man. Now I just got on the Parkway Highway. I know this is good. Before I got on the Parkway, I was driving real easy. Appreciate you. What's your name? Something real, right? Real life. Shout out to you, man. War Eagle salute, man. You wasn't on your crow mission. The crows are staying in the bushes. There we go, another light. Appreciate that light, y'all. Appreciate the lights. The lights go a long way to helping the channel grow. Right? I put out some fire content yesterday though. My live stream was good. Shout out to CW Thumbnails, NYT. Maybe I'll get some edits of that out at some point during the day or maybe this evening. We talked about a lot of things going on. Did a lot of reactions, right? I did hella reactions. There we go, 3 likes. Let's get the likes up to 10 though, y'all. Yeah, you know me for the Ice Road Trucker. But the Ice Road, like I said, the Ice Road Trucker gonna be on hold for a hot second, man. I think it served the purpose though, man. You know, the devil was busy, man. The devil was busy. Just like I told somebody yesterday, I was like, guys be so infatuated with what you got going on. They need to get something going on for themselves. They need to get something going on for themselves, man. See, that's a lot of people's problem, man. And I always like speak on that. Like y'all are in your own way, especially when you try to get in the way of the ones that God has a mission and a calling on. And once I start picking that up from people, those vibes, I slide on them. I'll be like, yo, dog, you got a sickness. You got a sickness, right? And you need to go get help for that sickness. But the internet is filled with that, man. Life period, right? Where I'm headed to right now, a lot of these people have that sickness. That's what I was explaining to somebody yesterday. I said, damn, if they so infatuated with what I'm doing, but I was doing what I was supposed to be doing, that means they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Because they so infatuated with me. But that's what jealous fans do. Yo, listen, watch this. Look, I got time today. Right? Ain't none of my war eagles are in here. Look, none of my war eagles are in here, so I'll get rid of you. Shout out to DC, man. Salute to I got a lot of family in DC, man. You know, I know about the mambo sauce with the chicken wings and the fries. Hit that like button for that, man. I took my girls to DC, right? Yeah, DC did a lot of gentrification, but it's still rough. It's still rough. I remember when I used to go to DC, right? Because like I said, I got a lot of family there, right? When it was really, it's still DC, but when it was the real DC, like literally, like the White House, and then the crack houses, yo, it was real. If you know what I'm talking about, smash the light button. You from real DC, right? Like, that's the nation's capital. Well, literally, it was like drug zones and war zones, like right by the White House, bro. If you heard, if you know, you know, right? Look, see, look. If you know, you know. Hello, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Right, Chocolate City, man. It was DC was different. They did a lot of gentrifying now. You know, which is good, but it's still rough. But at one point in time, like, see, I grew up in the 80s and 90s. DC was the murder capital, man. DC was the murder capital, man. Right? I remember, like, I'm in New York, and my moms used to send me down there, right, to get away from up here, right? And then it got so bad down there, she was like, you can't go down there. Yeah, right? Yeah, go figure, right? Yeah, that's the real shit, right? It got so bad down there. Look, I was supposed to be going down there to stay out of trouble, right? And you know, be with my family and shit like that. But it got so bad down there, right? That it was like, nah, it's not even good to go down there. Right? Murder capital. Ain't no better in DC, sorry. Nah, yo, listen, yo. I know it's still rough down there, but I'm talking about like in the 80s and 90s, right? It was crazy. It was like crazy when the you know, you had the shower posse. You know, you had the DC sets. It was a lot of wars going on down there, man. It was a lot of wars, man. It was bad, man. A lot of bodies was dropping. You know, I hear it's still bad now, but I can only speak from my experiences of being down there. You heard? It was bananas in the 90s. Yeah, man. Yo, I was down there, man. I have family there, man. It was crazy, bro. It was like war zones, man. Yo, and listen, DC is not that big, man. It's like for how it was going down, it was like, yo, man. It was like I said, it was war zones down there, man. You know what I'm saying? It was bad, man. It was bad. Right? I know. Look, my peoples that was down there, they left. They went to like the suburbs of Maryland, but it was still rough there too. Like I'm gonna tell you, the DMV. That's what they call it, the DMV. DC, Maryland, Virginia. It's rough down there, y'all. It's rough, like a war zone. Facts. It's rough, man. It's rough. You know, the boys play different down there too, man. But salute to you, man. I think I'm gonna go get me a hot tea, man. I might just post up in the parking lot and chill. Give y'all the vibes. Yo, Prince George County, it was terrible. Yo, you know what though? Speaking on that, let's shed some light on some good things about that area. Yo, y'all produce some hella basketball players. Everybody want to know why I got so nice at ball. I used to play against a lot of dudes down there, man, and they was rough. Yo, they was raw. They was good. Yo, it's something in the water down there, man. I'm glad you just brought up Prince George County. Yo, them boys could play. Yo, Kevin Durant, Be Easy, Michael Beasley. Y'all produce some ball players down there, boy. Y'all produce some ball players, man. It gets overlooked. Look. I'm showing my range, huh? Look, you can't judge a book by its cover. See? Subscribe to the channel. This is the Source Experience, man. See, Source is really one of God's chosen. But yo, y'all got some nice ball players, man. Some hella nice ball players, man. And that's see, one thing about my game, when I was playing ball coming up, I was everywhere. Way before the AAU circuits and all that, man. That's how a lot of people knew me too, man, because I used to go hoop, man. But I'll tell you one thing, the DC, Maryland area produces some hella ball players, man. I know New York, we always get a lot of love, right? But don't sleep on, like the brother said that's in this chat, Prince George County, right? A lot of ball players over there that get it shaking. They definitely get it shaking. They nice. These guys are nice, man. I think a lot of good point guards came out of there, but Kevin Durant, rest in peace to Len Bias, the Wizard of Oz. Some ball players, man. I guess they called guys in early last night, man. I don't know. It looks like guys got called in early, or they just punching in early, man. But we here, man. We here. That's why Jordan played with the Bullets at one point. Yeah. Hey, there go my peoples. Look, we almost at 10 likes. Let's get the likes up to 10, man. We got 20 more minutes, man. Run the likes up to 10. All right, let's get the likes up to 10. Legend in 2 games like I'm Pee Wee Kirkland. Let's get the likes up to 10, y'all. I can't give y'all the Ice Road Trucker vibes no more. I'm here though. I know y'all was loving the Ice Road Trucker vibe. They was hating. You know how the haters gonna give it up, man. Yeah, they was hating. Sugar Ray Leonard, yeah, he's one of the best fighters in the world. Sugar Ray, the Sugar Man. Yeah, we used to go down there and get a lot of work. In the gyms down there, coming up with the boxing connections, man. Like, shout out to my man Bernard and his son just fought, man. I'm drawing a blank right now because we was talking basketball. Jaleel Hackett. Shout out to the Hacketts, right? Bernard Hackett and Jaleel and my guy Trayvon Marshall, the sniper, right? I'm at the post, the paperwork. I'm at the post. What's that? I don't know what you saying. Frank ass, whatever. Let's get them War Eagles in the what's the name? There's some of y'all in here. Look, just throw the Eagles in the comments right here, man. I need the War Eagles. I'm gonna put my Eagles up right now, man. I'm not driving. 7 likes. We gotta get to 10 likes though. We a couple away from 10. Right? A little morning time flow. Shout out to the DC family in here. I had paperwork someone sent me on you as well. I'ma post it. You ain't got no paperwork on me, right? Yo, I'm about to slide you up out the chat, brother. Right? I'm gonna slide you up out the chat because you coming over here with goofy energy. Like, bro, find somewhere to go play, man. Right? Look, matter of fact, look, I'll do it early. We don't harbor that energy. We not catering to your con. Right? Get up out of here, man. You know, get up out of here. Go play in traffic or go play in one of those on those channels. There we go. $4.99 in the building. Oh man. Way to start the day off. Let's ride. Time to get this started. Man, appreciate you. Look, there goes a War Eagle. Hold on, War Eagle. I got to match that. I'm about to match that for you real quick. Hold on. Let me match that 5. But I'm going to put my War Eagles in the comments, man. Thank you so much, man, for that donation. Thank you. Right? I'm going to match it. Give me a second. I still got a little bit of time. I got 15 minutes. But give me a second. I'm going to match that. I want to match that $5. Right? I want to match that $5. Man, super dope right there. Hit the like button, man. See, this War Eagle right here, that's a War Eagle right there. Always donating to the channel. Right? Always donating to the channel. Right? And I appreciate you. I appreciate you, War Eagle. You donate to the channel, right? And here is my salute to you, right? You donate, you are helping me to grow, man. That's why you see me do those professional live streams now, like how I've been carrying it, right? I did another one last night, right? Let me give you your flowers though. Let me give you your flowers, man. Let me give you your flowers, man. I'm gonna match your 5. I'm gonna match your 5, man. Here's your 5. I'm matching it, right? And from now on, right? You know your wings are solidified over here. Your wings are solidified, right? But I'm gonna definitely solidify them for you right now. I'm typing your name in correctly, right? What is it? 8? It's 8. Look, 8, 6. It's 8, 6, 2, 5, man. War Eagles. Salute, man. Right? You are an official War Eagle, man. Look. This is your Eagles right here. Right? All right, look, that's you right there. That is you right there, man. The rest of y'all hit the like button, man. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button, brother. That's you right there. Salute. You see that? That is you right there, brother. That is you, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, soldier. Look, salute. Yeah? Salute, man. War Eagles, salute, man. Throw the War Eagles. Throw the War Eagles. Throw the War Eagles in the comments, man. But I appreciate you, man. War Eagles, salute, man. Like, let's get the likes up to 10. You see, I'm here, but I can no longer give you. No, thank you. Thank you, because listen, that $5, right? That $5 goes a long way, man. You see the content delivery now, right? All of that bread goes into the streams. We growing something over here, man. You are helping the empire grow, man. So I thank you, because I come from the community where these guys didn't even want to hit the like button. They didn't even. There you go. Throw them Eagles up, man. Look, Eagles, man. We the War Eagles, man. You an eagle, man. You soaring high with me. You are not a crow. I come from a crow community where they don't know how to look. There's no unity. There's no building, right? I put a video out, man. I'm gonna post the link. I did a reaction. Right? Right? I did a reaction to something somebody else says. Look, I'm gonna put the link in the comments. Comment on the link. I did my reaction yesterday. You missed the live stream, but here it is right here.
Over Spencer's return.
Look.
Retirement advised due to past injuries.
This is
and
my
accidents.
thoughts right here. This is my thoughts. Content, y'all. This is all content. Don't be mad at the source.
Miami seems like he's edging super close to coming back. Obviously, we haven't seen him since the Terence Crawford fight. Every time he posts on like social media, he looks like he's in like terrific shape. Looks like he took those last.
Yes, he's always looking in good shape now.
Body right, his mind right, whatever. Do you think we could see another run from Spence at 54?
Honestly, this is only my opinion. That's you know how I am. I don't want to see Spence back in the ring. I think
Don't want to see it.
so much
Don't want to see it.
with everything, the accidents and everything. It's time for him to let boxing go. That's my
Let it
opinion.
go. Let it go.
I don't want to see him get in the ring and at a higher weight, and it's been so long, and the ring rust and the accident, the injuries. I think he should stay on his ranch, enjoy what he has gotten, be a cowboy cattleman, and call it a day.
I assume it's gotta be difficult for a guy of his stature and, you know, going out the way he did. I'm pretty sure he wants to get that get back and kind of show.
Get that get back, right?
I do have a little bit left in his head.
Well, it could be, but I'm just saying from the perspective of an individual, an athlete that has gone through so
Yes,
many
her
trials and
business.
tribulations.
Yeah.
I think at this point in time, it's not going to help him. If he wants to get a win and then call it a day, I can co-sign to that. But
A win and call it a day.
to relaunch his career, especially at 54, I think that's not a good idea.
No. See, now the delusional fans think that he's gonna come back, jump in the ring, and just run through everything. That was a Hall of Fame trainer right there, Andre Rozier, man. Look,
You know, I'm going to always bless people who are
Havoc in the building.
Man, once again, man, this is Jackal Fitness with the champ, Richard Comey. Havoc in the building as always.
We are in the hurt business.
Hey,
You know the vibes, man.
in the hurt business.
Yo,
But what
congratulations,
do
man.
I know? What do I know, man? Shout out to Andre Rozier dropping the gems. But what do I know? Huh? What do I know, man? Yeah, that's my thoughts, man. I've been on record as to saying that, and I'm gonna break what Corey said. Corey said he's getting the payday, but didn't he break the bank with Terence Crawford? And from what I'm hearing, he's only coming back to fight for $2, maybe $3 million. $2 to $3 million. And you just made $25 million with Crawford. Right? And y'all, I've been on record as saying this. I think it's a backwards move. Right? I think it's a backwards move, right? And the reason why to me it's a backwards move is, yo, he's the biggest, but now he has to go to Australia. Why you can't fight him in Dallas? Right? You sell in Dallas, you the man. Why do you have to go to Australia? And you're only going to Australia for alleged 2.53 million? I don't know, man. But hey, what do I know, man? I wish him the best. It is what it is, right? War Eagles salute, man. Come on, we need 2 more likes. Let's get the likes up to 10, man. Let's get the likes up to 10, War Eagles. Like I said, I know y'all accustomed to my Ice Road Trucker joints. You know, we'll still continue to give y'all certain content substance, right? We'll still give y'all that content delivery periodically, but the Ice Road Truckers is on hold right now. He's taking care of a lot of people. Well, I'm gonna say this respectfully, right? Because they tried to act like I was one of the people he was taking care of, right? When they said I was riding this wave, I was clout chasing, all these things. This man never did nothing for me. On the other hand, I did a lot for him, but that's neither here nor there. If you are taking care of grown people, right? The only people you really need to take care of is your immediate family. That may be your mother, your father, maybe your sisters. Everybody else that you're taking care of, if you are taking care of, they are called liabilities, right? Now, if you, like I said, he has a company. If you're taking care of the people like that, and you're putting them in position and they're working for you, and you have a thriving business or company, that's cool. But if they are blood leeches, and this is why me and him used to always fall out, because I used to be like, damn, you got too many people around you that don't serve no purpose, respectfully. I was on record as always saying this. That's why they didn't like me. Because I used to be like, yo, what is his purpose? Why is this guy here? They get you drunk, they get you high, they have you in the club. Like, nah, that's not it. That's damaging what you got going on. Right? And then, he kind of, now, he switched it up. But at the end of the day, if you are taking care of other grown men, right, that have families of their own, and you got to take care of them, you don't need them around you. If they not helping or building your brand with you, and you're taking care of them, basically they're free riders, they're freeloaders, man. But hey, what do I know, man? We made it to the 10 likes, y'all. We made it to the 10 likes. We are at 10 likes. The Ice Road Trucker Vibes. I'm here. Look, I made it. Look, I'm about to go hit the clock, y'all. I'm gonna end the live stream. I'm gonna go hit the clock. See, we had. Look, a couple trucks is out already because we had an icy situation. Look at the ground. See the ground? It was ice. We had an ice storm last night. Not a real ice storm. I think it might have rained, light precipitation for an hour or two, right? But you see the parking lot, black ice. That's why I took my time coming in. You too, cuzzo. You have a good one too, cuzzo. Wagwan, me yo. Right? Wagwan, right? But I'm here, y'all. Now, normally, like I said, I would give y'all the extended Ice Road Trucker vibes, man. But, I'm exposing the demons and the devils around here now with my motion. With my motion. But look at my Diddy bop across the parking lot, man. Salute to all my War Eagles, man. Salute to all my War Eagles, man. Look, guys is out, man. Hopefully they got me riding. Look at the riders. You see the riders? Look, I threw it up to the riders, man. I threw it up, man. Shout out to the riders, man. Look, they already jumping in their horses. The Cowboys. Yo, look, I'll be in these big ones right here. I'll be in these, man. But this an automatic. You know, I'll be in the big boy. I'll be in the big boy. Now I'm gonna come in here and hit the clock real quick, y'all. I'm gonna check the board and see what I'm doing. Hey, man, how you doing?
How you doing, Sean?
Good.
Everyone got their own areas that you're doing. At least one truck. Right. 6 hours.
Same thing. All right. That's good. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, let me get my brother on my live. Look, this is
About it, we
yeah.
outside.
This is another one of my original world champion fighters from the hood.
We out here, man. You know that.
Undefeated, man. Undefeated, man.
Top in.
That's
You know
right.
that.
So look,
Full segment.
and yo, and he can co-sign this, right? One of the good athletes comes from an athletic family.
Absolutely.
A lot of y'all see me with these world champion fighters. I've been with world champion
Oh yeah,
fighters.
we outside.
That's right. I've been with world champion fighters, man. You heard? Look, that's why when people see the source now, right? And they be like, damn, why all these fighters be fucking with you? I've been dealing with world champion, world class fighters, right? I always had a calling on my life, right? And when I was running around the hood, right, my mom's, rest in peace to my moms, right? My moms told me, and a lot of the people in the church told me this, right? They said when I started doing the right thing and walking with God, I was gonna take off. And what happened? Yeah, what happened? The rest is history, man. The rest is history. But I'm about to throw my boots on, right? I'm about to throw my boots on. All right, salute to my brother right there. Look, it's a black man driving that bus. Know what I mean? See how we do this a lot? Damn, I'm tongue tied right now. You see how we give it up to one another? I'm about to throw my boots on real quick, y'all. They got me laboring. Right? But I'm gonna throw my boots on. Yo, now let me show you my grub I got too, man. Remember, I was preparing it last night. I told y'all I didn't even eat it all. I bought it into work. I'm gonna show you. This right here is the blend, the mix. I'm gonna eat this all day right here, nice and healthy. Let me show y'all what I'm working with. Bang! Come here. Good eats right here. I gotta throw my mask on, man. Look, I'm already tearing up. But look at this right here. You know what that is? Sardines, boiled eggs, avocado, oysters. Look at that, man. Look at that right there. That's for the win. That is for the win, y'all. That is for the win. Look. So I'm basically on deck with my eats. Appreciate the 12 likes too, y'all. I see y'all in tune with the likes, man. Thank you so much for the likes. Thank you so much for the likes. Now what I'm gonna do is, hold on, you see I'm tearing, man. It's not a game out here. Hold on. You gotta have the face mask on. Oh yeah, that shit is on point, brother. You gotta have this on right here, man, cause this wind chill be so cold out here. Right? This wind chill be so cold. Right? This wind chill be so cold out here that it basically just breaks you down. It breaks you down, bro. Right? It be so cold out here. Then I throw on my extra sweater. Right? Look, this is how we do. I throw on this extra sweater because it's cold. Right? And then I'm gonna go to my ride, brother. See, you always want to put on extra layers, because if it does warm up, you can always come up out of it, right? Alright? You always want to throw in the extra layers. Now, if you notice, I didn't get too loose. Appreciate that light. I didn't get too loose, right? You know why I didn't get too loose? There's a lot of ice out here, man. I don't need to slip and fall in the parking lot, right? I don't need to slip and fall in the parking lot, because truth be told, they did not salt the parking lot. Let me show y'all what I'm working with. Look, and I got a backup one, but I probably won't need this one. Look, let me show you my backup, y'all. I'm gonna show you my backup. Look, 9 in the building. Look, this is my backup right here, but I ain't even gonna need to dump this in there. I got a lot right there. I got a lot right there. But I'm gonna head over to my ride, and then I'm gonna end the live stream for y'all, man. I appreciate the 13 likes, man. Appreciate the 13. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. See, I'm laboring today, y'all, which is a beautiful thing, man. I'm on the passenger side, right? I'm on the passenger side, y'all. It's freezing out here, man. Hopefully he got this truck running. It's nice and warm and toasty in there. Yo, did y'all see the reaction? I'm gonna put my content out later. But I told y'all, yo, Ja Rule was fronting, bro. Right? Like, yo, dog, you gonna go to jail. How you trying to fight and get busy on the airplane? Right? Just like they said, right? I think, yo, Tony, what up, man? You watch my content. You heard, you went on Vlad TV and stole some of the sauce. Cause that's what I said. I said, yo, if he was really ill, he would have just kept it calm. But I was like, yo, he had nervous energy. That's why he was screaming and making a scene. Because he was supposed to keep it calm. Yeah, he was supposed to keep it calm. Right? Facts, Corey. Not only is he too old, that shit was corny. Yo, that shit was corny. He was supposed to, look, here goes my ride, y'all. Yo, look, here goes my ride. Yeah, he was supposed to get on that. Yeah, he was supposed to get on that plane and act like it was nothing. Yeah. Yeah, he was supposed to get on that plane and act like it was nothing. Right? Not only is he too old, that shit was corny, man. Right? Yeah, that shit was corny. Yo, I know Uncle Murder, right? So, yo, when I was hearing the stories, right? I know Uncle Murder, man. Yo, Uncle Murder's really ignorant like that, right? Yo, so when Yayo said that Uncle Murder was like, yo, man, don't fucking talk to me. Yo, that's Uncle Murder, yo. Right? Yo, when he said that on Vlad, I said, yeah, that's Uncle Murder. He's ignorant like that, right? That's why Ja was supposed to just be on this shit like, yo, you know you're not good with these niggas, right? But y'all are on the plane, bro. You can't really do nothing. You're supposed to just keep it, keep it gangster and a gentleman, right? But you made a scene, right? I was watching a lot of the comments, man. They was watching what I said, man. I was like, yeah, that nigga made a scene because he ain't want to get busy. Yeah, he ain't want to get busy. Because if you got to get busy, it's just going to pop off, bro. It's just going to happen. It's just going to happen. Ain't no making a scene. Right? That's how real beef is, man. But hey, what do I know, man? What do I know, man? Damn, I can't even get the lid on now, man. What the fuck happened to my lid? My lid ain't staying on. See, this that Dollar Tree shit, man. The Dollar Tree Tupperware is never good, y'all. The Dollar Tree Tupperware sucks.